Hey everybody, Goldie here, and today we're taking a look at the mystery superstar that is coming out for Black Friday, and it's Man Bun Brock. Now I know that's not his actual game name, but there were so many names they could have gone with for him, let's be honest. But they went with Return of the Beast um, for Thanksgiving. Even though Thanksgiving was last month, don't at me, America. They could have done like Return of the Feast or the Feast Incarnate or something. They like, yeah. I mean, he looks like he butchered a turkey one time. Anyways, it's like that one. It was just one. It was one time. Also, get me some flannel gear. Please load. There we go. Get me some flannel gear where it's like a mobile gems do 100% more damage or something. We need Lumberbrock. Anyways, so this is the exclusive Black Market, Black Friday, Black Market, Flash Market character. Um, I haven't looked to see how you obtain him yet. I'll do that after the preview. So we're just going to talk about his gameplay and not necessarily how to acquire him. So he joins a fairly loaded modern era male tech class. He is aggressive, which is now important with the boss breaker things. He is a coach at 18k, which is 5 silver. It's take 30% less damage from red moves. Links, he only has the modern era link and the standard set of gear. Now, what they need to do is give him and Tech Roman like a Paul Heyman link or something. I don't know. It's not going to happen. I'm just spitballing. Anyways, I'm going to do 4 builds, and then I'm going to do 1 or 2 of those builds in a run it back with different trainers and coaches. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. In terms of a character analysis, Daniel Bryan. Used him against Zombie Daniel Bryan and Motu Becky. That's therein lies the end of the character analysis. Okay, so the first moveset we're going to take a look at is a 3-star. We have the F5, which is his finisher. Deal 161,272 damage. Choose 16 immobile gems to destroy and pin the opponent. 10 MP. Green 2 is a submission. It's the exclamation point, move underscore Kimura lock. I'm assuming they're going to call that the Brock lock eventually. 8 MP submission. Generate 44 random submission gems. Remember, the board is 7x7, so that's everything but 5. And do 126,009 damage for 6 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems turn into immobile gems. And red 1 is Suplex City, 5 MP. Deal 75,007 damage and choose 5 gems to make into green gems. Now, there are a plethora of trainers and coaches you could run with this set. I honestly could probably have done a video of just this move set with like 5 different combinations of trainers and coaches. I won't, but I will talk about them. So one thing that I wanted to stay away from was using a green gem generation trainer. Even though I have all 3, they are pretty paywalled, and some people still don't have Razor. Some people aren't VIP to use King of Kings, and a lot of people don't have Trickster Macho at 9k. So I wanted to stay away from that, and honestly, 5 is plenty at 5-star gold. So what we're going to do is use Butch to get Suplex City ready to go on turn 1. We're going to use Tech Angle to do 50% more damage on the submission. We're going to use Acro J for 10% more damage to the finisher, 10% more damage to the sub, and we're going to use Ciampa to do 2 less submission turns. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, like, this is a fairly beefy sub. Why do you want to do less turns? Because, 1, you're covering almost the entire board. 2, it's random. And 3, you are wanting to pick off immobile gems that are green and red so you can refill your moves. So the less moves you do, the better chance you have of leaving those on the board. But you could absolutely do, you could put in Bruno instead. You could put in Acro Shelton instead if you wanted to. You could even scrap the MP trainer and play for a turn 2 super sub and just completely bleed people out. You could put on Trickster Bray. So there are definitely options with the sub. It is a heavy sub. Like 800,000 for 4 turns is ridiculous. But this is how we're going to play it for the first run through. Now for the belt, my recommendation and what I'm running are 2 different things. My recommendation would be full armor. As you can see, we've got a set of 2, and I looked for green move damage substats. And unfortunately, my tier 5 green percent metal is padded. So we're doing a half padded set too, but that's okay because the 1 padded metal I kept outside of move metals has 4% damage to green moves. So win. And then the plate, we're going with Aftershock. Whenever you break 3 or more green gems, get 3 red move points at the end of your turn. For a 5 MP move that lets you choose green gems, that plate's going to be clutch. So we are going to take him out for a spin against Samoa Joe, who I believe steals green, but not with this moveset. Okay, I totally checked beforehand. You're going to have to just believe me. Let's see how he goes. That looks so fire. The man bun looks perfect. Oh, and then they have like his UFC. Okay, that's dope. That looks dope. He looks good. Okay, Suplex City. We're gonna make 5 gems into green. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll probably pin, but we'll have everything ready to go on the next turn. He doesn't have anything charged and ready to go, so I'm not super worried about that. Okay, so we're going to use the Kimura lock. Do 44 random submission gems. Ow. Abrasive on the eyes and the ears. Scopely, please fix. Make it a stamp. I don't know. Just make it something not that. Okay, so we kept a fair bit. Now, you could use the F5 right away and pick off the immobile gems you want to destroy. You're destroying 16, so there's a lot to choose from. What I'm going to do is use Suplex City and strategically place them. So like we have a green gem there, that's going to fall into a red match. I'm going to put a green gem there so we can destroy it, fall into a red match. There is 2 greens there, so if we can destroy that, we'll have that fall down. And then cover up, I guess, his primary, secondary, tertiary colors. And then choose your immobile gems to destroy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's fine. Our cascades will do the rest. And we're charged. 741k. Nice. Now if that was full armor, that would be even easier to keep him down. But for a half armor, half padded, I will take that. So fairly straightforward. You know, place all your immobile gems and then Make sure you pick off the greens and the reds to charge up your moves. That worked great. Let's keep going and take a look at a 4-star moveset. 4-star moveset is double black with red 2. So black 1 is the German suplex 3 MP. Deal 81,272 damage and choose 11 gems to make into mobile gems. Black 2 is the belly to back suplex 7 MP. Deal 81,272 damage and make 20 immobile gems into red gems. And red 2 is the back body drop 7 MP, deal 75,007 damage, and make 10 random gems into black gems. So, we are going to keep with Butch for more red MP. We're going to bring in Titus to create some more black gems since they are random, so the more we can throw out, the more we can hopefully cascade together. Elias to charge up black moves faster. It's more for black 2 than it is for black 1. And I'm running full armor and didn't really have a good second coach that was super ideal and wasn't super like paywalled. So we're just going to run DX China because we're going against a tech. So we'll get 20% less damage from their green gems. And for the belt, we're keeping it super straightforward. We're not even going to run a plate. And we're going to run full armor. Ideally, you would run a black percent because the move damage is high enough to constitute a tier 3, 4, or 5 percentage medal. I have none for armor, so we are going with just the flat 50,000. And this is just a straightforward recycling moveset. Armor means you'll take less damage as you get through your cycles. And hopefully, maybe we can get a really good cascade with one of these, and it's enough to keep them down with the 40% all gem defense, 60% all gem defense, and 80% green gem defense. So let's see how this one goes. And my hope is that this is not going to be a 10-minute match. I have video clips just in case they are. I can splice stuff out. So we're going to do 131,000 damage, and we're going to play some mobile gems. We're eventually going to turn these into reds. So I'm going to put them on as greens. I'm going to put them on as purples. The AI plays this a lot smarter because they know where the matches are going to go. So we're just going to randomly... Oh, we've already put down enough. Okay. We're just going to randomly put them down. And then back body drop, we're going to make 14 random black gems. And this will probably cascade and pin. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that? Is he really not kicking out? Oh my god. Leaner Lesnar does it in one turn. Okay, let's do that again. I was really so focused about, like, not having a 10-minute match that I had a 10-second match. Was that longer or shorter than the Kofi match he had? You decide. Okay, let's try this again. The random immobile gem placement definitely helped keep him down, too. Oh, we didn't pin him either. Excellent. So, making 20 into reds. So we can kind of put these wherever we'd like, really. Want to try to chain black gems together. Except that'll turn into red. So, and that'll turn into red. Okay, so it's not super ideal right here. Let's just, yeah. That's connected there. Let's go there. Let's go there. And let's go there for fun. And then belly to back suplex, 116,000, not 131,000. I misspoke earlier. And make 20 immobile gems into red gems. We could have gone with like Typhoon as a coach. Wow, really? Again? Incredible. Armor belt is just so fun. And you know what? This isn't his best moveset, so I'm not going to bother running it a third time. Because there are much more interesting things on the horizon. But fairly straightforward recycling moveset. Someone with a kick out would obviously help, like, not stay down on turn 1. Y'all got the point, though. Let's move on and take a look at his 5-star move. So, do you remember the video I just put out of who Showboat Eddie would be good on? And I listed people that either generated immobile gems or did damage per immobile gem. Lo and behold, Brock Lesnar's 5-star move does damage per immobile gem. So, gonna have to redo that video. Green 3 is the Alabama Slam. It's 5 MP, deal 51,668 damage plus 16,202 bonus damage for every immobile gem. So we are going to run triple green. The finisher is going to destroy immobile gems. We're going to pick off greens and purples. You'll know why in a moment. The Kimura Lock is going to throw out random immobile gems, and then we're going to hit the Alabama Slam to do damage per. Entourage. Steel to start with more green MP. Rocky Maivia for 35% more immobile gem damage. Acro J for 10% more damage to green moves and the submission. And we're going to keep Champa to reduce our sub-turns because, again, we want as many immobile gems on the board as possible, especially now that we're doing damage per. You may be wondering why we are targeting purple gems. Well, the board is eventually going to run out of greens. So we're going to use the Glowing Phantom plate. Whenever you break 3 or more purple gems, get 3 green more... I always want to say green more move points. Get 3 green move points at the end of your turn. Alternative would be Heavy Machinations. You break 3 yellow to get green. So, and we're going to stick with, again, full armor would be nice. We're doing a bit of a scuff belt. I wanted to bring back the 200% metal, and everything else is just armor. So we only have 20% or 40% gem defense with that substat and the max, but we do have some green move damage substats as well. So the finisher should be pretty beefy, and if we happen to keep... we're not going to keep all 44 immobile gems on the board because he's got 4 turns to break them. But I think we can get some pretty beefy damage with the Alabama Slam. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, let's take his black match. The Alabama Slam was ready, but there's no immobile gems on the board, and the sub's ready the next turn with tour perks, so not going to bother wasting it. Now we are going to hit the Kimura Lock. Abrasive. And W's in the chat for being on the portal and not having that board reshuffling noise. So, 155,000 base damage with Acro J and our move metal. And then 21,873 bonus damage with Rocky Maivia. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, I'm counting every single one of these. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So 21,000 times 36 is, well, it's a lot. I can't do math. 787,000. Yeah, I knew that. Okay. And then we're going to hit the finisher. So almost 500k base damage. And we're going to choose 16 immobile gems to destroy. We're going to pick off the greens. There's only 3. We're going to pick off at least 3 purples. And that'll reload everything. And then just destroy his reds and blacks will do the most damage for us. So that's what we'll do. Priority is green, then purple, then reds and blacks. So green, 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 purple, purple, purple. Only need 3. Black and red. Do some damage. Do some damage. Do some damage. And that's got our sub and this move loaded, ready to go. That is fun. That is fun, and I am excited to do a run it back with that moveset, and you will see why. Very excited. Let's take a look at one more moveset with the 5-star move. So keeping with the 5-star move, we're going to also keep the submission, and we're going to bring back red 1. So we have a 5 MP move that lets you choose green gems that is going to feed green gems. And you can strategically place these green gems to cascade into reds, or you can use an aftershock plate like we're going to do. So Butch for more red MP to get that going turn 1. We're going to keep Rocky Maivia for more bonus damage per immobile gem. And we're going to keep Acro J and Ciampa. And this should just be also fairly straightforward. And with that red move being 5 MP, also keeping the 200% the aftershock. So breaking 3 gems, get 3 more move points. And then you're going to hit the sub, so that's another move point for the red one. And then when the sub is done, and it's your turn again, you can hit the red move again, along with the Alabama Slam. So that's going to be just, like, that's going to hurt in feuds, man. If you get, like, 100% sub boost perks, or a line bonus, that's going to be nasty. For sure. Alright, let's take a look. So Suplex City. You can go there. And there. And because of our tour perks, that's going to load the red move anyways. Ooh. Ow. Joe, why? Alright, so we're going to hit the Kimura lock. Abrasive. Also abrasive. There's gotta be something user-friendly you could do instead of that. Okay, don't freeze. All right, so we got a little bit of pin bar to work with here. So we're gonna hit the Alabama Slam. 590k for the immobile gems, and then we're gonna make ourselves a wild card. And we'll just put those down there. Make that. We're going to hit the Alabama Slam again. And we managed to do that without having to break any immobile gems, which is kind of cool. This, on the other hand, I mean, let's just see. It really still gave him like 2 up. Okay, whatever. Abrasive. Not abrasive. Okay, no choice to go with that. Excellent. All right, so we can do the exact same thing. And we're bleeding him fairly quickly. So, Suplex City. Make a wild card. Put that there. Oh no. Oh no! Oh yeah. Drop the Kool-Aid Man emotes. Okay. So we don't have enough pin bar to do that again. But, what I am gonna do is take the swipe. Because he doesn't have anything ready. And he can go ahead and play in this little corner up here. Or we can just reshuffle the board. Okay, now we'll use the sub. Drain his MP. And hopefully he doesn't pin us, so we can finagle a little bit more. God. So do we have... Can we make a 3 match and a 5 match, or do we not have enough? We're going to destroy some immobile gems in the process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because if we do that, we'll break those. If we do that, we'll cascade those. We have enough pin bar though, so we're gonna be a little risky here. Not that he has health, but then we would do that. Won't show us the damage because he doesn't have health. And yeah, he's dead, so let's just end the match. So that's like full health drain with a quick sub. Refills fairly fast. Alabama Slam reloads fairly fast, 5 MP. Suplex City, 5 MP. Fairly straightforward. I like this. I like this character a lot. Alright. Let's wrap things up and talk about Mr. Lesnar. So that concludes our first look at Brock Lesnar, Return of the Beast. He's got the muscle shirt, he's got the man bun, he's got the jeans. Yeah, I like that gameplay style. It works for me. I think the problem he's going to run into is that tech is a very loaded class. Very loaded. Motu Dragon and Motu Hogan are both... not Motu Hogan, Mutant Hogan, sorry. They're both modern era. And their techs. Dawkins is modern. Priest is modern. Roman is modern. So the top of the deck class is already pretty full. So be interesting to see where Brock fits in with them. Stay tuned. I will have a run it back video with Brock. Let me know in the comments what you think. This is the 4th Brock Lesnar in the game. Low-key disappointed we didn't get Showboat Brock Party with the briefcase. And by low-key disappointed, I mean really disappointed. That would have been fun. But Sorry, Mick distracted me. Let me know in the comments what you think. Where would you place him amongst the current modern era tech? Never mind tech as a whole, but modern era techs. Where would you put him? Because there are a lot. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching. Take care.